Welcome back to the online training shop. In our last video, we talked about why you can feel busy all day, but still not productive. And if that resonated with you, this video is the next step. Most of us are stuck in a cycle of reacting rather than creating. Because today, we're going to talk about how to take control of your time without feeling overwhelmed or burning out. Part 1, you don't need more time. We often tell ourselves, I just don't have enough hours in the day. But time is the only thing we all have in equal measure. It's the ultimate constant. The problem isn't the quantity. The problem is control. Your time is being pulled by other people, by distractions, and by habits you didn't choose. It's like being in a tug of war where everyone else is holding the rope. You're just the prize in the middle. Control isn't about being efficient like a machine. It's about having agency. It's about being the driver, not the passenger. Part 2, stop letting your day decide for you. The battle for your day is won or lost in the first 30 minutes. You wake up, and before you've even fully conscious, you're checking your phone, checking for what other people need from you. In that one movement, you've given up control. You've handed the keys to your attention to everyone else's priorities. Instead, you need to decide what matters before the world tells you what it thinks matters. Decide in the quiet. Try the evening anchor. Decide tomorrow's focus tonight. Wake up with a mission, not a reaction. Part 3, the power of fewer priorities. We've been taught that a long to-do list is a badge of honor. It's actually a trap. When everything is high priority, nothing is. It creates a state of constant, low-level anxiety that drains your energy. Instead, try this. Pick 1 to 3 things that would make your day feel meaningful. If you did nothing else, would you be proud? Focused effort on a few things creates momentum. Scattered effort on many things creates only exhaustion. You have to prune your day, cutting away the good to make room for the great. It's a difficult but necessary skill. Part 4, create space to think. We live in an age of constant input. We are never truly offline. Even in the small gaps, waiting for a coffee, in an elevator, we reach for the phone. We're afraid of being alone with our thoughts. But clarity comes from space. Intentional silence is where your brain processes what's actually happening. In that silence, you find the direction you've been looking for. Your best ideas live in the gaps you're currently filling. Start with just 15 minutes. No phone, no book, no podcast. Just you and a notebook. See what surfaces. Part 5, protect your time. If you don't defend your time, the world will happily spend it for you. That means setting boundaries. It means deciding when you are available and, more importantly, when you are not. Every time you say yes to a request that doesn't align, you're saying no to your own deep work. You're trading your future for someone else's now. Saying no is an act of self-respect. It's being honest about your capacity. It's the only way to stay in control. Part 6, the context switching cost. This is the silent killer of productivity, the quick check of your phone. Every time you switch contexts, it takes your brain an average of 23 minutes to return to full focus. Think about that. If you check your phone every 15 minutes, you are literally never at full cognitive power. You're working at 50% capacity. Protect your focus blocks like they are sacred, because they are. This is where your best work happens. Part 7, avoid burnout. While doing this, control doesn't mean hyper-optimization. That's a different kind of trap. You don't need to fill every minute with value. You need white space. You need time to just exist. That's the fuel. Productivity is a marathon. If you sprint the first mile, you won't finish the race. Be intentional, not obsessed. Part 8, digital guardrails. Your phone is designed to win the war for your attention. You need to build defenses. Turn off all non-human notifications. A red dot shouldn't dictate your mood or your schedule. You decide when to check. Be honest with your screen time. We often say we don't have time for our goals, but we spend 2 hours scrolling. When you reclaim that time, you reclaim your life. You start to feel like the protagonist of your own story again. Part 9, practical tool, time boxing. Give your meaningful 3 a home on your calendar. Make it real. When a task has a time and a place, it stops living in the back of your mind. It stops being a source of constant anxiety. Respect your calendar like you would respect a meeting with a mentor. You are the most important person you'll meet today. Part 10, urgency versus importance. Most of our busy work is urgent but not important. Learn to spot the difference. Important work builds your future. Urgent work just keeps you in the past. Focus on the long-term game. It's about doing the work that matters when it doesn't feel urgent. That's how you build a life of control. Part 11, the end of day review. Close the day with intention. Don't just fall into bed exhausted. Spend 5 minutes. Did you move your one thing forward? If yes, the day was a success. Celebrate that small victory. It builds the habit. Part 12, reclaiming silence. In a world that is always screaming, choosing to be quiet is a superpower. Silence isn't empty space. It's full of potential. It's where you listen to your own internal compass. When you take control of your time, you're telling yourself that you trust your own judgment. You're building self-trust. Part 13, the state of flow. When you have control, you can enter flow, that state where time seems to disappear. Flow is the peak human experience. It's where we are happiest and most productive, but it requires uninterrupted time. Build a sanctuary for your focus, a time and a place where the world can't reach you. You deserve that space. Part 14, habits of control. Small habits build big results. It's about consistency over intensity every single day. 1 minute of planning saves 10 minutes of execution. Take that minute. It's the best investment you'll make. Control compounds. The more you take it, the easier it becomes. You start to see the results in your energy and your work. If you've been feeling overwhelmed or like your time isn't really yours, this is where it starts to change, right now. You don't need more time. You need more control, and that control is built one small, intentional decision at a time. Start small, focus on what matters, and build from there. You'll be amazed at how quickly the feeling of agency returns. If this helped you, make sure to subscribe and leave a comment. What's one thing you want to take control of this week? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Let's reclaim your day and your life together.